Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Let's see who's here. Sally and Tony, good morning, good morning, good morning. And there you are. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. So, yes, it is, all day long. So let's get started on this middle of the week in the right mood, right attitude, right everything when we go into our hearts. So do some heart-brain coherence this morning. Just breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in again. This time really feel it. Say it to yourself. I am loved. I am loved, and feel that love in the air. And then release it. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Tony's in the doctor's office for a checkup. Well, let's pray that that's a really good checkup and that everything is working perfectly. And please give her our love. Jennifer, good morning to you. All right, let's get to share this out, you guys. Call somebody in. Just say their name and call them in here. And let me get to the message, which is love never ends. There is no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story. That's by Frank Herbert. And I love that. I just really love this quote. It's just the place you stop the story. Have you ever watched a movie, a sitcom, or a series and felt a sense of loss when it ends? There are some shows where the writing is so good and the acting so incredibly believable that you just want to keep it as part of your life. I know they cannot go on forever, nor should they, but it doesn't stop the emotional side of us humans that want what we want. I also feel this way about certain interactions with people. Many times, when a new person enters my life that I have met along the journey, I really am sad to leave their presence. I want more of the experience. Sure, we can keep in touch through phone calls and texts, but it just is not the same as shared experiences in person. Dear angels, when I connect in to my higher self in quiet meditation, I also get this feeling of not wanting it to end. It is as though I have come home where everything is familiar and loving, drawing me into the warmth. Dear ones, when you experience unconditional love, you are home. It is where your soul feeds from the sweet nectar that is the oneness. Your soul family brings that feeling forth as you interact with each other. It's a familiar and easy, uncomplicated feeling. Remember that there is no separation. Thus, when you believe yourself to be at a distance from each other, that is part of the illusion. Your energy cannot be separated from the oneness, so you are always connected. Hold each other in warm embrace whenever you can, as that creates a stronger connection in your energy fields. Love deeply, dear ones, as that is what will last forever. Dear angels, today I promise to give as many hugs as possible in this lifetime. Hugs are wonderful, aren't they? They they just say something when you hug somebody. It just is an openness. It's allowing yourself to receive and to give at the same time. So as many hugs as we can get in our lifetime. That's That's quite an accomplishment to collect hugs. So if you're going to collect anything, collect hugs. That's my words of wisdom this morning. All right. Let's see what we got. Jessie, good morning. Auntie Jean Lorio, good morning. Jean says, I am tardy this morning. Well, I was too, Jean. So we're tardy together. We'll be sent to the principal's office, I'm sure. And what else? Deirdre. Hello, sweet Deirdre. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Good morning, Brookie and Kathleen, Mama Hada Bear. Thank you for being here. And Sally says, Grace and Frankie was like that for me. I know. I really did enjoy that one. Did that one end? I haven't kept up with it, so I don't know if they ended it. But one of my favorites did end, and that was The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And I really did not want it to end. I couldn't believe they were ending it. I'm like, no, stop, don't do that. Give me more. But, we can use our imagination too. This is what I found. It's like, okay, so what happened to those characters? And we can go there in our imagination and finish some of that story. Josie, good morning, sweet Josie. And good morning, Rick. I know you're hanging out with us. Annie 7, hello, sweetheart. Annie, what kind of day are you looking at today? I know you've been through some tests and things with school, and hoping that our Grayson is doing well. Andre Gregg, good morning. Oh, thank you, Brookie, for that hug. I feel it. Catherine DeSante, good morning to you. And Auntie Jean says, Ricky's hugs were the best. I am so glad he is home with you, Josie. Yeah, me too. Somebody give a shout out to that pirate. We promised Rick that we would remember him and keep him as part of this morning show. So let's do some args to our Ricky. And Josie says, woke up really happy this morning. Ricky is home. Did you see the picture? I haven't seen it yet, Josie. I knew that he was coming home today, but I haven't seen anything on Facebook just yet. I will. And thank you, Sally, for welcoming our Ricky home with an arg. Yes, indeed. We welcome him back today. And Sally says, so while on the ride into the doctor's today, I took a picture of the sunrise. In the photo appeared the Om symbol, which means universal consciousness, along with a set of hands offering an embracing hug that laid underneath the Om symbol. I love that. And, the stuff you can't make up. It just is so beautiful. I took some pictures of the full moon last night in the backyard here at Sherry's, and I'll share them with you because it's just so beautiful. That moon, in addition to the energy of it, it was one of the most beautiful moons I've seen. Just absolutely gorgeous. So I'll share that on Facebook today. And he says, school every day. And Grayson starts school Monday and test on Friday. And love you all. We love you. Thank you for being here, Annie. And here we go. We're saying good morning to our Rick. Thank you, Brooke. And Kathleen. And sweet Josie. Arg. I'm so happy that he's there. And I'm praying for that communication to get even stronger now, Josie, now that he's there in your physical presence. So yes, Rick, we are not going to forget you ever, ever, ever. So there you go. And Deirdre found us, okay? I didn't know we were hiding, but maybe. Sally says, I was so exhausted after painting the exterior of the house all day yesterday. I missed the moon last night. Oh my gosh, the moon, it was absolutely incredible. So I'll share my pictures with you. You can find the energy in there because it's just palpable, even looking at the pictures. And thank you, Auntie Jean, hugging our Rick, loving on our Rick this morning. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say and see what message she has for us on this Wednesday. And since I got a late start today, we'll do the prayers tomorrow. The Call of the Wild Divine. Divine wildness requires openness to all of who we are, rather than just the parts that seem proper, appropriate, socially acceptable, controlled, or tamed. Then we gain access to our instincts, our bodily intuition. This is knowing without knowing how you know. Trust what you feel at that deeper level, and then you can respond to those messages with wisdom. Awesome. Okay, well, we are going to go into our prayers. I need to get off just a little bit early this morning. So it's going to be a short show today. And let me just put in there, if you have a prayer request, to please type it into the comments. And let's please remember our Hope going through a difficult time right now physically. So let's lift her up. And Brookie says, this little babe is amazing. We were both so tired. We slept for 10 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sweet baby. I'm glad it let you get some sleep, Brookie. All right, so let's go into our hearts. And just send love this morning. Let's just make it a morning of sharing love. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Just hold it. For all of you who have lost loved ones recently, just sending love to that tender part of your heart. For those of you who are at the point of celebrating that loved one's life, we send love to your heart, lifting you up, holding you tight. For anyone going through physical issues, we send love, healing, laughter. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And let's remember all of those on our prayer request list, all of those that are mentioning loved ones here today. Just breathe and love. Breathe and love. Now, if there's anything on your heart that you want to let go of and you want to lift up in your own life, do that. Just take a moment for you. Ask for the healing that you need, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. And then spread that out. Pray for your neighborhoods, for your state, for your country. Let's lift up our Mama Gaia. Love on her, love on all of nature. And then the last thing we do is we love on each other, don't we? What a beautiful, loving family we have. And we're going to share that right now on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for just bringing you today and for reaching out. All right, so let's share the love. And there we go. Andrea, you're the first one to do it. Thank you. I love you. Sally, Deirdre, Jennifer, and our Kathleen Mama Hada Bear. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming in to check in and to say hello and to lift each other up in prayer. I love you so much. Auntie Jean and Brookie. Good morning, Isabel. And Blue Jean, there you are. I thought of you last night, Blue, when I was looking at that big full moon. It was absolutely beautiful, that big super moon. Isabel, thank you. I love you. Catherine DeSante. Catherine lifting you and Peter up in prayer. So stay in your hearts today. Stay blessed. Just love on each other. I love you all. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.